Yo, what's good with it, everybody? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one, man. But before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let's dive into it, man. So we got the last games for the play-in. Obviously, the playoffs start tomorrow, so we're gonna go ahead and get this prediction knocked out for y'all, man. First one up for the day, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Miami Heat. Bulls obviously came back, storming back, and knocked off the Raptors, man. So they got some things happening over there, putting the Raptors roster in question. I know Fred VanVleet hasn't made a decision whether or not if he's going to pick up his next year $22.8 million contract part, man. So with them losing, man, we're probably gonna see some changes with that roster. You're gonna see a roster shake up, but we talking about the Bulls and Heat, baby. So we this is a tough one, man. A very tough one. He obviously dropped one to the Atlanta Hawks. Tough loss at home, man. But the momentum is on the Bulls' side. Bulls have beaten them 3 times in a row this year. So can again, it's do or die. They're playing for that final and eighth position. So what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Obviously, it's literally the definition of win or go home. And we got a situation where both teams, again, the Bulls have been dominant in their matchup for the year. But again, it's with everything on the line, what's going to happen? Who are we picking in this one, man? Miami Heat, not sure exactly what's going on. It seems like the chemistry is a bit off. I mean, only person that came and showed up and played big in that game against the Hawks, man, was Kyle Lowry. You know what I mean? Can we expect him to do that again? It's quite possible. We need Jimmy Butler, obviously, to play Jimmy Buckets like he normally do in the playoffs. Man, you need Tyler Hero to step up huge. You need Bam Adebayo to step up huge. You need all these guys to be able to show up and produce, man, to give themselves the best opportunity to win. But they're shooting themselves in the foot with how they're playing, man. It seems like there's just something that's amiss that's going on. But, I think they'll be able to get it figured out. But unfortunately, not today. So I'm rocking with the Bulls to win today and make it a clean sweep for the season series with the Eastern Conference final or Eastern Conference foe that they have. So I'm rocking with the Chicago Bulls on that one, man. Next up for the game two, again, eighth and final position in the West, man. We won with the Oklahoma City Thunder visiting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Man, tough. It's gonna be a good game, a real good game. Timberwolves played the Lakers tooth and nail, played perfect for three quarters, and they fell apart, on the fourth. Luckily for me, that means that my Lakers locked up the 7 seed, man, and so they get some much needed rest. But again, the OKC Thunder, man, they you can't sleep on this team, man. They just knocked out the Pelicans. Obviously, a lot of people had the Pelicans picked to win that game, and Oklahoma City Thunder showed that they're a team to be taken serious. They got a very young core, but at the same time, they're led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a veteran point guard, and he's showing that he can ball with the best of them. Josh Giddey right there along with them, man. So this team, they play gritty and extremely tough. They're young, they're fearless, they're hungry. So again, man, tough, very tough matchup, man. The Timberwolves are having all type of turmoil going on. You got Rudy Gobert, who from the looks of the sound of it, isn't going to be playing. He's not available to play for today, so not sure what's going to happen with him. And then obviously you got Anthony Edwards, who had the shoulder situation, shoulder injury or aggravation in the Lakers game. And then Karl Anthony Towns, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with him, but it's like, yeah, this team is just, they're battling a lot of different battles from different fronts, man. So they're having some trouble here. So who are we gonna rock with, man? I'm gonna pick OKC to win this one. At first, I was leaning toward the Timberwolves. I figured that Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns would be able to put a monster performance together, but for some reason, my gut's telling me that OKC is gonna come in there and look to step on them and get them up out of there. So we're rocking with OKC on this one, man. So for the two picks there, we got the Bulls beating the Heat, and we got the Thunder beating the Timberwolves, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all I got for y'all. Appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you on another one, man.